2, 3, 4. You said 3 bros. We got one more. 3 bros in the mic.
Welcome back yet again, everybody, to yet another episode of 3 Bros in the Mic.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right,
Hey,
fellas.
you know who
You
we
know the
got?
lineup, man.
Yes, sir.
We got Mark,
Hey.
J Mac, Big Mike, Big Zay over there. We got 3 Bros in the Mic, man. How we feeling, brothers?
Fired up.
Always.
Feeling
Great,
good,
always good.
fellas. I'm
Great,
feeling
baby.
good. I'm feeling good.
Back in the place to be with my fellas, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
man.
sir. Solid week
Yeah.
this week, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Place to be with the fellas, and some people are not happy where they are right now.
Yeah.
Speaking about Big T,
Let's
man.
talk about
Oh,
it.
man.
Big
Talk
Tigger,
about it.
man.
Big Tigger, man.
Went on
Big
three
Tig
him when
from
I was
the-
like
Big
in
Tig
the-
from the basement.
in the 5th grade.
Rap
6th
City.
grade. Rap
Yeah.
City,
Rap
yeah.
City, Big T.
Ooh.
Freestyle genius.
Say it ain't so, say it ain't so.
Yeah, he's going through it, man. I thought we all agreed about it. We got to talk about it, man. I guess a good title would be when the accusation goes public, what happens next?
So, because I'm not on social like that, so
Yeah.
just kind of give me and maybe some of the audience
Yeah.
that don't know, just a quick overview of
What
the
happened?
situation. Because I mean,
Man,
y'all gave me a rundown, but just to recap real quick,
I-
in so many words. But what's your understanding of it? Zay?
Just a situation between him and his significant other that, unfortunately got to the net, whether, it was a domestic violence situation, that she, the accusations were that, he physically assaulted her. It got to the point now where the pictures were out online, Mark. I
Yeah.
think you saw them too.
Yeah,
and
she posted
posted
photos
photos of it.
without explanation.
Right.
without
Everybody has jumped on and assumed that her husband, Big Tig, did this to her face.
And the allegations were that, he was having a inappropriate relationship with one of his co-workers, and it turned physical. Come to find out here recently, another video has since surfaced that's showing, that the situation might not have been as she perceived, you know what I'm saying, perpetrated the incident to be.
Right.
So now Jimmy Mack is what leads into our topic of the day. I'm going to let Jimmy Mack talk about it.
Yeah, about accusations. You know what when those accusations that they talked about go public, what happens next? In the eyes of, right now we're talking about a celebrity,
Right.
but I guess it's different for common folk. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Is it though? Is it really different?
No, I don't think it's really different because, whether, court or public perception, whether it be, you have millions of people or you have your intermediate family and friends, co-workers and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I think it still has an impact. It's just not how big is the impact on that particular person.
Right.
So over the last few weeks, everybody's been talking about this big ticket situation.
Yeah.
The internet has obviously picked a side. All the blogs and articles have picked a side.
Her side of his, right?
Exactly. Even those loyal fans.
Yeah.
There are diehard fans who will ride with Big Tig to the end.
Right.
And don't think he has done anything wrong, regardless if he has or not.
Right.
Like, loyal fans, right? But have we become, in a society, too quick to decide somebody's guilt or somebody's innocence before even before the legal process even plays out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think in recent events, I've seen it to where before, evidence has come out, people sort of kind of run with the propaganda and whatever that headliner may be. And, they make their decision and their opinion just off of that. And not to get too political, because I know this is a sensitive subject, but most recently with the Carmelo Anthony situation, right? People automatically, played the race card without any true facts or without anything to like fully corroborate what may have actually occurred. Now, and that was on the front end, but then also we saw it with the Diddy
Sean Combs, right?
Cassie
Yeah.
accusation before the video came out, and then we all know what the outcome was on the back end for both of those examples.
Yeah.
But on the front end, everyone came out with their opinions on what it was and
Whether she was lying.
right. Without any true evidence. And so I think to answer your question, people do it all the time.
And I think once like your mugshot gets put out there for public records, I just don't see how you fully recover, because now everybody has this perception of you as this whatever they want to
Label you as.
label you as. Like you seen it with Diddy, like you said. We seen it with
Countless
Kelly.
people.
with
Kelly.
with Pac, Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the celebrities have gone through something.
Right.
You know,
Which is almost all of them.
all of them.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All his drunk episodes, you know, things of that nature.
Yeah.
Like you see it, and now you have this perception like, oh, he's a drunk, he's an addict, or he
Even
can't
MJ,
control
even
himself.
Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? A gambler and alcoholic and you know what I'm saying? All those different things, you know.
So do first impressions now, like let's say, like for you not being on social as much, like there are some people that I know that are like Mike, who they don't know anything that's happening in the world per se, like in terms of like a visual.
Right,
Like
yeah.
they hear about it,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
don't have a
in
visual.
passing,
right?
but
right.
So
they're not fully invested in it.
they're
might
not
hear-
fully invested. So then that's my question: do first impressions really leave a permanent stain?
Oh yeah, because when it get to people like Mike, that's off the radar, you know,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
really then permeated the whole culture. You know, when it's you
Yeah.
know when you get to people like that's more you know in tune with the happenings of people's lives and stuff like that, that's one thing. But when it permeates to the people that are you know off the radar and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but you know of the particular person, but you might know of their particular situation that they're
Right.
going through.
Right.
But when it gets to those type people, then you know it's got to a whole different level.
Right.
And like headlines, I think are different than facts. Because you know,
Absolutely.
with headlines, you can chop it up, fix it up however you want, clickbait.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
But it's crazy how like with headlines, we read the headlines, and then all of a sudden, for some crazy reason, the facts complicate things because the headline is more
Salacious,
enticing,
that's
more juicy.
more, yeah,
right?
right. It gets the people going.
It gets the people. It gets the people going. Come on, Paris.
Yeah.
Who gets the people going? You know, at the first headline, like the headlines write the story, right? But then like the facts, I think, complicate things. Cause like, so when we find out the facts, as we're starting to find the facts out about this big ticket thing, it's like now the headline first was, you know, he's an abuser in a sense,
Right.
because the mugshot, you know, in a sense at the time validated that
Yeah,
headline.
The headline,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then when you see what has been given so far after that,
Yeah.
it's like,
Come on, man.
Yeah,
You
all
was
supporting-
quick to jump the gun, and
That's
you know,
That's
yo,
it.
makeup, like you said, makeup does wonders.
It's a
right.
miracle.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not making light of the situation, but it's like how far the depths we will go to put somebody in the mud, so to speak, just
Yeah.
because we can't have our way.
That's it. Or because you mad at somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I think that the people really like they yearn for that level of
Control.
control, entertainment, for lack of better words, or some sort of like drama. Like I mean, I think people really look for that next, you know, juicy, gossipy, you know, scandal
Yeah,
or
the
event,
headline,
headline
like,
or something. You know,
You know, how do I say this? When the whole Kels Diddy thing, those are the ones that come to mind right now, came about. It's funny how AI said this, because I had a conversation with someone at work about this. Is waiting for more information fair, or is it avoiding accountability? Like you're waiting for more information. Like as a fan,
Right. Yeah.
I'm waiting for more information. Like yeah, I'm not quick to
jump the gun.
jump the gun, bro. But or is it really like a fine line of avoiding a kind of like accept accountability?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
this nigga did
This right.
well,
yeah.
I think after certain occurrences, you have to kind of like you have to just know what a repeated
What it
offender
is.
is,
Yeah.
Right.
or what it is. But like off of first, you know, take.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's right in any situation, right? You know, they say what guilty until
Proven
proven
guilty.
innocent,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah,
that
yeah.
stands in
That's
any
excuse.
unless you actually like show me or you have a repeat history of, you know, the same infraction.
So what do you say to somebody who says, well, shit, I mean, I'm waiting like the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time.
Like, come on.
At
we
some
got
point,
right,
when did you
right.
say, you know what, all right, nigga.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Fact.
Yeah.
It's just like on I don't know if you got one, but on Boondocks, man, and they had an episode about R. Kelly, man, and one of the
they
guys,
did.
one of the brothers, was like a staunch defendant of Kelly and stuff like that. He ain't do it, you know what I'm saying? So they showed a video record or whatever,
Oh.
and he was like, "That ain't him." So then R. Kelly get in the camera. He's like, "My name is Robert Kelly," and he was like, "That could be anybody." And he was like, "My social security number is." He was like, "Nah, that still ain't him." He was like, "I seen so and so and so and so." So
Yeah.
some people,
It don't
It
matter.
don't matter what
Yeah.
they do. They still gonna defend this person to the ends of the earth, man.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they gonna find something to be like
Yeah.
discredit. Like, nah, that could have been him. That could have been her doing this because where's your proof?
Right.
And it's right there in your face.
Right.
And you know what? It's so crazy because I was watching this documentary about this mass serial killer. Y'all may have heard of him, John Casey, but some dude.
John Gacy?
John Gacy.
Yeah,
Gacy. John
yeah.
Gacy. And the same thing with Jeffrey Dahmer. I watched a few of his documentaries.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're talking about these fans that are writing letters to them after the heinous
Things that they've
things
done.
that they have done. They're
Right.
writing letters to them. I'm talking multitudes, piles of letters from fans.
Right.
Not
I
even
love you so
necessarily,
much.
I love you.
Yeah.
We're praying for you.
Right.
And it's just like it's
Warped. Their mindset is
to your point. There are people that they want. All they see is that person.
What they want to see. Yeah,
what they want to see.
Right.
What they want to see.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
Twisted reality.
Right.
So I guess social media has just really, I think has messed up a lot of homes. Like,
What you mean?
Well, I mean, like in terms of big ticket, like, how did that video have? It's inside the home,
Yeah.
and it gets. I don't want to say leaked, but that's the word that comes to mind. But it's like there are some things. I'm not again,
Condoning, yeah.
championing what happened, but I feel like with social media, like not everybody, but there's a good amount of people that they want their lives to be played out on social media. And
Because a lot of people say, Jay, man, when you get in there like that, you signed up for this. So that's what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
When
I
you
think-
become
I
a
think
public
couples-
figure, that's what you signed up for.
I just feel like there are certain things you shouldn't air
Right.
in terms of relationship wise. Like getting married, okay, and then next thing you know, now it becomes we're here, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. And then when ish hits the fan, it's like, well, we go back to your Instagram post, y'all was just having a good time.
Yeah,
like
right,
now
yeah.
everybody's making this notion like trying to figure you out based off of a social media post and not knowing who you are as a person.
Right.
Like we just had a hiccup in a sense. But to you, because you've been through it, it's like, no, he is an abuser. He is a terrible man. He's a terrible father. Whoa.
Whoa, where's all that coming
Like,
from?
But it's all based off of, to your point, their understanding of what they think this man's life or his relationship is from what they see
On social media.
in those
That's
clips
it.
Yeah.
on social media.
Right.
Not knowing the man behind the lens or not knowing the man in his actual domicile.
Or whatever brief interaction you had with that person, or you might see that person out and about and be like, oh man, he was so, personable in person. He couldn't possibly do anything that they saying that he's done, you know what I'm saying? From that interaction that we've had.
And that's how, even for me as a fan, and I'm sure we all are still fans to some degree, but like Michael Jordan, the player, versus Michael Jordan, the person, that was the God. That was Jordan, but then to hear, his
gambler.
personality
Yeah.
off the court,
Right,
it just kind of took something away
Right,
from
it
it. 'Cause I'm just
diminishes who you
that
thought
ain't who I,
it
right,
was.
who I idolized, and hearing that he's a jerk, and hearing that he's arrogant, hearing that he doesn't really he doesn't like to interact with the fans, and he shoots, that he's rude,
Right, yeah.
he gambles,
He doesn't like to support those black initiatives.
doesn't, right.
Right,
He
he
doesn't
shies
like
away
to-
from politics.
Right, he shies away from
Right,
World
politics.
affairs,
So
yeah.
it's just
And
like,
it's just
man,
like you hear that, and
yeah.
it's just like, dang, how could these two people
Yeah.
exist?
He's
But,
right, yeah. Be the
so-
same person, right?
So like even in big ticket situation and a lot of celebrity situations, when someone says, "Hey, I'm just waiting to hear all the facts 1st some people take that as, "Oh, you're supporting them,"
Yeah.
but could it just very well be like,
Your
"I
man-
want to make a
Literally,
fair
I'm just right.
assessment
Right, yeah.
until everything is laid out."
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Because-
no, the evidence is right here. To your point, the social media. It's like the social media. Like that's you can tinker with that all
Yeah,
day
facts.
long.
Right.
Or a picture like in this situation didn't tell the whole story. So, you just like we said earlier, man, people want to jump the gun and want to be so, quick to
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh man, look, this is what happened to
Yeah.
so and so and stuff like that. When you don't have the whole picture,
Yeah.
you gotta let it play out first before you make a judgment.
And that's why with Tigger, I like the fact that he, whenever that first allegation happened,
Yeah.
he didn't jump the gun and come right out. Like I don't know what his thought process was, but I could tell that he was being very,
Calculated.
yeah. Like he was like, you know what? If I say something now, it's could backfire. And to some people, silence is guilt.
Yeah.
Not saying anything.
Why you not saying that? Yeah.
But I beg to differ in certain. It depend. I think it depends on the situation. But sometimes, like we talked about before, like when you just immediately go off an impulse, like case in point, no shade. Offset and Cardi B, those two when they go at it, it's impulsive.
Yeah.
And
Like
the
as soon as
public, too.
Offset does something, Cardi B jumps on live.
Right. Yeah.
And then she comes back to me, I'm sorry, I was not in my right mind. Like it's all that. Like
I was just
Yeah.
saying. I was just saying.
exactly.
Yeah, you can.
And
you
Offset
can't
do
do
the
that.
same
Right.
thing. So it's like, bro, just take a minute, step back. Like, whoa. She said, what now? Like, nah, I'm gonna let this.
Right.
Right. So to make it personalized for each one of them, man, have you ever had a situation where you were talking to a particular person or dealing with somebody, and then something that you thought in your mind might not have been, you know what I'm saying, kosher, and you jumped the gun and you later found out, you know what, I jumped the gun on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation may be, like,
I mean, I'm like what Jimmy said. Like, I really need facts. Like, I'm
Right.
very empiric in thinking. Like,
Yeah.
I can't just make an assumption. And that's just with anything. Like, I
Right.
mean, I just need more,
Yeah.
more
No,
data.
for proof,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? More,
Yeah.
with anything. Like, I mean, somebody can tell me, hey, they just robbed the grocery store yesterday evening, and I'll be like, okay, but,
Right.
like, it's like I can't
yeah.
run with that.
Yeah.
I just,
Especially if you can't envision that.
Right.
Yeah,
To be
right.
factual. Yeah.
Right. Because I know I've had situations where I was dealing with a particular person, and then they might have got a text message or call, and they'd be like, well, this so-and-so.
Mm.
So in your mind, you're like, this don't sound right, but
Right.
Right.
you don't want to be like
You
accusing
tripping.
somebody
Yeah.
of having, you know what I'm saying? You're going to let them, let it play out. You want to say what the old folks say, let them hang themselves.
Right.
Hang
So you
themselves.
might
Right.
either get in a
Right.
situation like, all right, well, this is my friend, this is my so-and-so. So, but okay.
But I think
Come back, let it play out again,
Yeah.
and be like, nah, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
what did J. Cole used George Bush in his song? He said,
Fool me once,
Yeah.
shame on me.
Shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you.
Right.
Yeah, a fool can't get fooled again.
Right, right.
Three times.
I think that's what
After
I'm saying.
peace sign,
Yeah.
let
Saying
it
in
chopper
Texas,
rain
right.
on you.
Right.
I just feel like I know we're all human. I know that sounds like you're trying to make an excuse, Jimmy, but if this ends up being true, whatever he has done, and let's say it was more heinous things that he has
Yeah.
done, that actually becomes facts, like there are people who will no longer tune into his show
Yeah.
and all of that because
It's big
they-
ramifications for this.
big
man.
ramifications,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's like even if it's not true, there's still people who will not listen to the show anymore. And I'm thinking like we're all human. Like the shoe was on the other foot, and you got falsely. I don't know if it's true, but just for the sake of conversation, you've been falsely accused of something, right? Your job is as a public influencer.
Mhm.
Like basically, your job is getting views, right? And they ridicule you, and you lose all your followers and views, and all that
Endorsements and
based off of a false accusation. Like to me, that's not fair. But people want this perfect picture of people, and the moment, and also it depends on their status, because you can go into politics, you can go into the pulpit at a church. Anytime somebody does something wrong, he shouldn't have done that or she shouldn't have done that because of who she is. Like we are all human
Right.
beings.
Yeah.
So just make, even on a macro level, this getting
like-
away from big ticker for a while, but on a macro level, just
Yeah.
in your interpersonal relationships, how quick are you to believe something that somebody might tell you about a particular person? Like, J Mac, just want to give you a heads up. This particular person that you're really close with been talking trash about you. You know what I'm saying? On a macro level, Jimmy Mac and Mark and Mike, how do you deal with those type of situations where somebody's giving you some information about somebody you particularly close with, or you know what I'm saying, somebody that you rock with, and they letting you know, like, hey man, I'm just letting you know, J Mac, man, this person here don't have your best interest at heart.
Right.
So to your point, you said the person that's talking about me, somebody that's close to me.
Right.
The person who's telling me that, am I close to them?
So they're a person that you, they're a person that you are
That matters.
associated with, but they
Yeah.
might not be on the same level as a person that they feel like is
Because
disparaging.
to me, that plays a role in the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah,
right,
itself.
yeah.
As it should.
Right.
As it should.
So how
But-
quick are you to believe something that somebody's telling you about somebody that you personally
Well,
close
my mentality for me is I'm not the one to jump the gun.
with? Right.
Right.
I'm not going to be the one, like some people I know, man, as soon as they hear any inkling about somebody talking about them, they go on into a pit bull mood,
Right.
pit
Right.
bull mode,
Right.
and want to attack. And I'm like no, like, because then to me that shows even more guilt, in my opinion, like just
Yeah.
jumping the gun.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, if if they got something to say,
It's gonna come to light.
it's gonna come to light.
Yeah, I'm of the
That's
same
I don't know about y'all. What you think, man?
No, same, bro. It's
Right.
it's been little things from back in high school, college.
Right.
Hey man, such and such talk about. Yeah, LB was talking about you yesterday, bro. I said, oh yeah,
Right.
we're gonna find out about it right now.
Yeah,
then. Like,
yeah, straight
it's
up.
like
Go to the source.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's
you thinking
ways
about
about
me.
figuring
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
It's ways about
Man.
getting to the
Nah,
source of
man.
what's going on. So you should never just figure out, believe what people tell you right up front. It's not worth it, man.
Right. Because you
But they
don't
could
know
be
what that
lying on
person
you because
right,
they don't
yeah.
like you.
Right.
You know
or
what I'm saying?
they don't like that person, don't like y'all relationship.
Right.
So
They
figure
not
out a
happy
way
for you,
to
you being happy.
create a divide between you and this
Yeah,
particular person.
yeah.
So now you confront this person
Yeah.
and be like, J man, you listen to other people about, come on man, I thought we was better than
I
that.
thought
So
we
you
was better than that.
they in your ear and then that's how you coming at me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't shy away from like behavioral trends. So like, if a person has shown me
Who they are.
through their actions,
Yeah.
it may not even been to me directly,
Right.
but
Yeah.
like if this is just it fits their persona.
Right.
I'm still not going to jump the gun, but I'm not going to necessarily like
Hey, yeah, this too far
brush
fetched.
it off, right?
Yeah.
So like with Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
right? Like I mean, there hasn't been any hardcore proof or evidence on any of the accusations, but like
Just hearsay.
over the years,
The same
in some
accusations.
right,
kept
yeah,
the
it
getting-
same
keep popping up
accusations.
and bubbling up.
and then also certain like personality,
Yeah.
things that he's just
Questionable.
questionable, right? So if somebody accusation would have come up,
trees?
I'm not like, oh no, that's impossible.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And why he kept paying these people off.
Right.
Yeah,
It disappeared.
right.
Yeah.
Why you gotta do all
Listen,
that if it's not if someone not true? Like, yeah.
I'm glad we're doing this conversation because if Big Mako, love you, bro. If he was here, we'd be having a huge argument because we have this argument all the time when it pivot off of Tig and talk about Kels. We have this. I'm a musical person at heart.
Bro, Kale's top 10 all time.
Right,
Forget
yeah.
that.
Yeah, hands down.
Big Mako, top 10 all time.
Hands down.
All the time, man.
Musical genius. Musical genius.
He probably jumping through the camera right now, bro. But like, no, like,
Yeah.
and Mako is a music connoisseur himself,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah.
knows his stuff.
Might listen to Chocolate Factory after we
Hey, man, look, man. Trying to tell you, man.
Yo, I'm gonna do 12. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
yeah. No skips. No skips.
TP2, baby.
TP3 for me.
Yo, TP3,
You
okay.
just named 4 albums. Come on, Big Mako. All classics, no skips.
I want the double CD, the red and black joint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, Mako, he has a valid point, and I hear him, but he was saying in terms of like, Jimmy, if that was your daughter that Kels did
Whatever
he did
he's
with- like
alleged to do.
he alleged to do.
Allegedly.
Yo, if that was
We
your
wasn't there.
daughter,
Like, we wasn't there. We wasn't
If
there.
we're gonna address his musical genius, we gotta address the man. We gotta address the man as a shitty, like because to Mako's point, man. If that was
like,
my
are
daughter,
you
man, I
going
don't
to
care
get
how
in your
good
car
your-
and bump his he did that to your daughter? I'm like, you right, man. Okay. I said,
That's different, right, yeah.
but dude, hear me out, bro.
Yeah.
At some point, to my next question for y'all, like, when do you gotta separate? I think the
The
career
music from or whatever.
from the personal person.
Right.
The
right.
art from the person.
The art
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
person,
Right.
man. Like, if I bump R. Kelly, does it mean I support him and like all that he does musically?
Yes.
But what's wrong with me bumping Kels?
Yeah, yeah.
That's just me. But people are like, no, they can't separate the two.
Right.
And I'm like, well,
Jimmy Mac, you play that? If you DJ, you playing?
oh, bro, listen,
All day.
listen, all day. But guess what? I have more and more do not list playlists coming to me
Oh wow.
than ever before, bro. Like, especially with Mike Jack.
Oh,
I'm shocked,
people,
bro.
People
Really?
telling you don't play MJ.
Don't play MJ. Don't play Kels. We don't want to hear Step in the
it's
Name of
hard.
Love.
Oh, wow.
And you know them old folks love that joint.
Right, yeah.
Can't
Wow.
play that no more. Like, and they give me a list, and I'm like,
Wow.
I'm like, yo, but what about? But it's not publicized. What about this rapper? This rapper did this. He
Right,
beat his
yeah.
wife.
That's
He
why
choked
you
his wife.
still play him.
But you want me to play him?
Right,
yeah.
You know, I mean, so it's just like, but because it wasn't publicized,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's swept under the rug, so to speak. Like, oh no, he good. No, we ain't heard nothing about that.
You can play that. Play that one.
I'm like,
A couple times.
And I'm confused with even the ones that have been publicized that they still sweep up. It's like the culture chooses, they pick and choose. So with
Yeah.
with
persecuted, who not to?
Rihanna and
oh, Chris Brown.
and Breezy.
Yeah.
Breezy, yeah.
And I mean, and he actually came out and he said
He apologized.
He apologized for what he
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
and he ain't been canceled.
Right, yeah.
That's true.
So it's like I don't know how what
Where you draw the line at?
Where you draw the line?
But we bumping Chris Brown hard.
Right,
Oh yeah, no.
He's on
If
tour. He about to
anything,
go
he
on
up
tour.
higher. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Hard,
He about to go on tour with Usher, and
I'll
everybody.
be there. I'll be there when he comes to Atlanta.
It's Usher supporting
Come
an
November
abuser.
time. Yeah.
Right.
Usher supporting an abuser.
It's Usher supporting an abuser.
You know,
That's
And
what
all
I'm
the
saying,
fans-
man.
all
Like,
the
come on,
fans
man.
supporting him. And
Right.
what makes him different from Diddy?
Thank you.
Diddy kicked the girl. I mean, I don't know what else he did, but that's what was on video.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris
did
Brown
he use
put
baby
his
oil?
fist on that.
Chris Brown used a baby oil though, bro.
I mean,
I can't play it.
oh no, I'm talking about
Right, yeah,
him
right.
abusing.
You talking about abuse?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
abuse part.
yeah.
But like, I mean, like, how
It's
you
no
tell the
different.
truth?
It's no different.
It's no different.
Even what's the name? Like
I
he's
can't
saying
play
his
Diddy.
issues, but people
Anything
still
that got
Trey
Diddy
songs.
voice in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
Trey
play
songs,
it.
even
Really?
Trey songs, man.
But
Yeah.
I could play 50 Cent all day long.
Oh, look at that.
yeah,
Okay. Well, because he had, it's just like
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's
You
a
You pick and
People
choose who you
right,
want
yeah.
pick and
facts.
choose culture.
But
cancel or support.
right,
It's,
and
it's
then
crazy.
it's no different with wrestlers. Like it's the same thing. They can't pull away from their character once they're off the job,
Right.
and their character goes home, and then their families are like, "Yo, like wait, this is too much. Like time out," and then it carries over like into that persona, that arrogant persona that you have, like Hulk Hogan's documentary. If you ain't seen that, that is
Yeah, it's good.
very
Yeah.
eye-opening. Like you get so immersed into the career that has made you, and you realize how much you have to put into it, but then you forget the humanistic
Part of
side
part
of it.
right, yeah, part of
Like
Right.
you lose yourself, and now you've become this
Terry.
fictional person.
right, yeah.
That's
You
not
done lost
even
yourself.
real.
You don't even
know
know
what
who,
I'm
right?
saying?
You,
Yeah.
you ain't Terry Bollea no more. You Hulk,
Right,
right?
And Triple H said it best, man. After after Hulk Hogan made the comment, the nigger comment, and he's like, "Yo, we had to fire." He said, "I didn't fire Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he said
I fired Terry Bollea."
Bollea, right?
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I'm like, I wish a lot of people would have that same.
This ain't the say your prayers and eat your vitamins game.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
He was doing that. He
Right,
sure was. You
right.
know.
And they still let him back in the Hall
Right,
of
yeah.
Fame, man.
Yeah, he still did.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
man?
He came out and apologized for it, man.
So
You know.
there's apparently there's levels to this.
Right.
It is, but like then it's like, well, how do we establish this, right?
Right.
Like it's a forgiving culture when this white superstar, megastar in a Hulk Hogan, we're able to forgive him calling our people the N-word. All of us grew up on Hulk Hogan. We all love the Hulkster.
Yeah.
Hulkamania, right?
Hulkamania.
Still to this day.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgave him.
Right.
He said that was the neighborhood he grew up in. Like
Yeah.
that's how they talked
Yeah.
when he was grown.
Right,
Kevin
right,
Nash
right.
said the same thing.
Yeah.
He was like,
Same
in our
thing.
neighborhood, that's
what they
said.
said.
That's what
they said.
You know.
Man,
So, but we forgave him. But then, like, we're looking the same vein and let the next white person, drop the N word and it's on video and it's just like, well, F him,
Yeah.
So it's like,
So question. Let's say with Big Tig, Diddy, Kels, all them. Let's just say hypothetically, every single charge that was put up against them was dropped. Everything was dropped.
no, it's a forgetful culture. Everybody gonna forget about all of
Yeah.
it. It's gonna
But-
be like, oh, it never
but-
happened.
So okay, second question then. Second part of that first question: does your reputation ever recover?
no.
Well, obviously he can.
I think so. Look at Hulk
Obviously,
Hogan.
yeah, obviously he can.
But then look at it, man. Look at the
You say no?
I say he can.
the
Oh, you say
colorism between that, man. Look at what's his name. Bill Cosby has never recovered.
Oh yeah.
Never from his situation.
That's true.
Never will recover. Diddy will never recover. He'll get out of jail and stuff like that, but he'll never be at the level he once was.
So Kels,
R. Kelly is done. He's never getting out. So it's just one of those things where
I'm
it's
saying-
just like
right.
public perception, and it kind of seems like it might be based on some
So
color
you're-
lines on that, man.
So you're saying the court came in today, breaking news.
Right.
R. Kelly has been found innocent of all charges and he could walk. His repitation will never
It'll
recover.
never be the same.
Wow.
Because it
I'm not disagreeing with
Right,
you.
yeah. It was video proof and all that. It's just a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Survive and R. Kelly. Yeah, like people, what I'm saying, coming out the woodworks, and it was like a 20-part series.
He was a 20 part.
You had the real chopping
Right,
cloth.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So,
You got parents admitting to dropping their children off.
Right.
or picking up they underage kids from the concerts backstage.
This is crazy.
Like,
That's the parents' fault.
Right, yeah,
Parents
facts.
go to jail,
They played a part
Parents
in it
go to
too,
jail,
man.
bro.
Right, yeah.
That's crazy.
Because
Like,
come
you
on,
let
man.
your 12-year-old daughter go to R. Kelly?
Yeah.
driving them, like
Driving
picking
them,
Dropping them
right.
off.
You
The
gonna blame
dad.
Kels? I mean,
Yeah.
he plays a part, but still.
Or
like,
going there with them and allowing your underage daughter to get on stage with R. Kelly.
Right.
backstage.
He's singing, "Who wanna have sex tonight?"
He let you know. He telling you. He telling you what, you know.
That's crazy, man.
It's
So,
insane. It's
man, it's
insane.
crazy, man.
It's a pick and choose culture, man. I can't understand it. Even with you bringing up the Bill Cosby thing, right? But then, like, I think back to it's no excuse for any of this, right? Like the whole.
Nah, we don't condone any of this.
none
We
of
don't want to
this,
let that
right,
be
none
known.
of
We don't
Of course,
condone none of
yeah, of
this.
course.
Right.
Even for
Just a conversation.
Right.
But even on that, like, I mean, like that was a thing that they were doing in the 70s and the 80s. You know, just slipping stuff in people's
Mickey's
drinks.
and
Yeah.
stuff
And
like
then I
that.
even look at my boy Hove, man. Everybody know that's my dude. But then he got lyrics talking about slipping, you know, a little thing in her drink, and getting mommy to do a little extra.
Right. That's like, what's his name? Do you remember
Everybody
that
was
name?
doing it. Everybody was
Rick
doing
Ross
it.
would say, "Pop." What's the lyric? Mark, Mike. He was like, he said, "Son, it was a French Montana song. Him and Rick Ross. They dropped something in the drink. She didn't even know, and she didn't even know it. Put what's the name in the drink? She didn't even know
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
She ain't even know it.
Right.
And this is all throughout
Yeah.
hip hop. But then, like, we rap these lyrics,
Right, yeah, and bump
It's
the
been
song,
doing,
right,
we bump
yeah,
it, but then
right.
when it comes out about, and none of it is right.
Right.
But like, I mean, Bill Cosby still ain't been.
No.
They got me calling this man.
Yeah, Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby still ain't been forgiven,
Right.
man. You know.
But it has it because you can still turn on. We turn
Bro,
on TV right now. You can
yeah,
see the Cosby.
the Cosby
Huxtable.
show back
Yeah,
on,
some
bro.
people still think of him as Bill Huxtable.
Nah, they was trying to come after Miss Felicia Rashad for still, endorsing that brother.
Yeah. So
But she ain't get canceled. She's still acting like it.
right, yeah.
I just feel like
So-
I feel like it's because of their stature. If this was a regular common person, this wouldn't even touch the airwaves. Like
Of course. Everything is magnified.
Right, yeah.
they'll just sweep it under the rug. Like if we use, let's just use Tigger. If we talking about his situation, somebody else down the street did that. Like, oh, okay, well,
Right.
make sure. you
Look
call
at
the cops on
Epstein,
that.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like, this
it's-
stuff going on for, you know what I'm saying? You had a whole island.
We're all, yeah. Like,
Come on, man.
we're all not condoning it, but like, dude, like,
And
We
then,
all
yeah.
human, and people, you know,
Yeah,
people,
whatever kinks
I
and
don't
whatever
know,
weird
people are
shit.
shocked.
Right, yeah.
I honestly don't know now in my 43 years of living, like, why are people shocked that people do heinous things?
Right, yeah.
Man.
Fact. They can't separate
People will do what
the-
they feel like they can get away with, bro.
Right. The
That's
celebrity
still what
from
it
who they are as a particular person, man. Once the cameras cut off and the lights go down, who these people are when
Like,
they
those
leave.
other girls
Right,
the
yeah.
same way,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah, facts.
And I'm even tied back to my Lakers, man. But like, you know, when Kobe was hit with that rape, accusation, right?
Yeah.
It was a whole fiasco behind that.
Yeah.
But then when it comes out that, you know, Shaq was on his, like they celebrated Shaq, or not celebrated him for what he did, but it was just like, oh, we still love Shaq.
Gloss,
Like he
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It's like we have to have a villain. It's like we absolutely have to have a
Yeah.
villain, and we
Right.
pick and choose
Yeah.
who that villain's going to be in that time and in that season.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's just like, all right, well, cool. It could be the same offense.
But and in Kobe's case, it's like, do you hear the rumbles of, oh man, they paid her off. They paid.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
coming
yeah.
from a
So-
Kobe fanatic fan, right
paid her
here.
off. So what
Yeah.
does that say? It's like, oh, he did it.
Right,
For sure.
So it's like, and then what? He had to go, and then he went and bought.
Vanessa,
like,
like crazy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had, he had
right,
to
yeah,
because of the
facts.
situation.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, and eventually, like you said, like people pick and choose. Eventually, they chose to get over that
And they did.
and
Yeah.
move on. And Kobe, you know, went on and did his thing and changed, you know, numbers, and
Right, yeah.
all that. And then, like you said, like it's certain people, like with it's levels. Like with what's the Portland Trailblazer, Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
He gambling, right?
Right.
That's simple. People ain't gonna trip about that.
Is he still locked up for that?
Oh yeah.
He's still
But
locked up?
I think it's still legit.
Yeah,
But whatever the case may be, the case is still ongoing.
And
It's
Terry
not-
Rozier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Terry,
Rozier.
Scary Terry.
All these nigga gambling on he making millions, and you
Bets.
gambling
Yeah.
with thousands.
Right.
It doesn't add up.
Yeah.
But I
Malik
mean, like
Beasley.
you do things like that.
Right,
like,
yeah.
that shit ain't cool.
Yeah.
But we'll gloss over that. But when someone hits a woman It's like, oh, well, you
man,
know,
hey,
now
man,
that-
hey, man, hey,
that's the
we
problem.
can't have that.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't
Yeah,
have that.
like, come on,
facts.
man,
Yeah,
we playing
straight
with
up.
people's money too. Like, that ain't.
Yeah,
I mean,
facts,
It still makes people's lives.
yeah. At the end of the day, right?
big.
It's the power of influence, man. And this is propaganda. Is those headliners? Is what the people want? It's what's provocative.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
what, you know.
Is what the machine is gonna push. You know, the powers that be. What are they gonna push to the
And they
masses?
And I just wish that, you know, people had
Yeah,
more
that's good.
discernment and had that spirit to, you know, make informed decisions with more information.
Yeah.
Versus just jumping to
Or
gut
based on
feelings.
what's
Yeah.
only in front of you right now.
Right.
We are a microwave society. Like, if you don't formulate or cook up, so
Yeah.
to speak, in that microwave, the facts in the timely manner that I needed,
I'm gonna phone my
I've already in my mind
Yeah.
said, you know what, you're guilty of this.
Made up my own narrative.
I already made
Yeah.
it my own narrative. Like, no matter what you say, because it came out a week later, what took you so long?
Right.
Like, listen, man, I think everybody's, you know, what is it, due process?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody's do that.
Like, bro, like, let it map out, and then, you know, go for what you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's you thinking about Trayvon Martin thing, right?
Oh,
With
yeah,
that
yeah.
cop.
Yeah.
Well, was he a cop? Was he?
No.
Zimmerman?
Zimmerman, no. He was
Oh,
just on.
the
He was like a
dude-
security-
No,
so-
he was a cop.
He was a neighborhood.
He wasn't on duty at that time though. It was.
I'm trying to think.
It was
I can't remember
something.
his
He
name.
had some kind of job in the law enforcement. I
Yeah, I
think.
can't remember.
But it's
Yeah,
like, you know, we one thing I hate about the culture is that we'll jump on something like this, like with that situation, and we go hard in supporting our people, and then 2 weeks later, it's back to your regular scheduled program.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah. Outrage.
It's no
and all
different.
that
It's
stuff.
no different with Tigger. Like,
Yeah.
this is gonna blow over.
Right,
It is.
yeah.
And we're gonna go on with our
There's
lives.
gonna be something else. Something else will pop up, and then
Yeah.
this will just be in the,
It's like,
the rearview mirror, man.
It's only in
do we really
Right.
care at all
Right.
about these people at all?
Right.
Like,
Right.
we just
What
care
actually
about.
happened?
No,
Yeah.
you
Right.
bring up George Floyd or Trayvon Martin,
Yeah.
and, you know, ask for what was the last post you had on
Breonna
it,
Taylor, man,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that.
Breonna
Right,
Taylor,
yeah.
right? And it's,
Yeah, carrying on. Yeah.
Right.
it's just the next thing, right?
That's
So
it, man.
this too will pass.
This too will pass. I mean, what last thing, and then we're gonna wrap up, we over. If someone is accused of something serious today, what is the minimum amount of information you need before you make up your mind?
Probably depends on what happened.
Depends on what's
It
happening.
probably depends on what happened.
Do you need like a police report?
It's level-
Or-
No,
No,
no, they can't go off that police
doctor
report.
that.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
It's, you know,
they
Do you need
screw
to hear
those
from
up all
both
the time.
sides?
no, because they could doctor that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to see evidence.
I
Or you
need
just
to
gonna
see how
understand
need
out
to
of it?
Right. Yeah. How the situation play out. Man.
Nah, it could be the minimum amount of evidence. I think
You
just
need
an
a video?
understanding. Whether it's DNA, whether it's video, whether it's, you know, hearing both sides.
Yeah.
I think understanding the sides is what's important. Like again,
sure,
like talking about whatever those behavioral traits that this person is more likely to do or to fall
Right.
into or less likely to do, etc. Like if somebody told me that, you know, Michael Jordan gambled off his house or something like that, or
You wouldn't think
know,
that was
Yeah, yeah,
far-fetched.
yeah.
and then
That wouldn't be
I wouldn't say
far-fetched.
it's far fetched, and I don't even know Jordan personally.
Yeah.
I
Right.
just know what
People
I've
have
heard
right. Yeah.
over the years.
Right.
So like it just depends on, I think, whatever those, my perception of their persona or my understanding of what their persona and those behavioral traits that they may possess or not possess for me to like have the minimum amount of information to kind of make a
Informed decision
yeah,
about.
or an opinion.
Yeah, I just, again, lastly, with Tigger, I just think it's sad that his reputation is ruined.
Yeah.
It's sad that I don't think he'll ever fully recover. It's sad that the celebrities are put in the public eye and can't keep things private.
Right. And put on a different pedestal.
Like how
than-
we are,
Yeah.
in a sense. Like everything a celebrity does, to some people,
Is
fair enough,
magnified,
it has to
right.
be publicized.
Yeah.
You know, and it's sad because now, like, what was behind closed doors is out, and now everybody has this perception of him, and
Yeah.
For public consumption.
who knows? You know, he may not even work in radio anymore.
Yeah. No more Hawks games. or-
No more Hawks game. He was the DJ at the Hawks game.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everybody's gonna be looking at him with a stain.
Yeah,
on their
and
face.
it's just like it trickles down because that's
Like-
you know how many people he take care of. That's his livelihood, and family
Right.
members and stuff like that. So it just he got a child now, so you know all this is having a big factor on his whole entire life and well being.
So
So
they gonna champion her.
I will say this though. I mean, I'm telling you,
Right.
our culture is we have amnesia, real bad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that's
people are going to forget. I mean, they're going to remember, but they're going to forget. It's not going because it's going to be something else
Yeah.
at the forefront of that screen.
Yeah.
And you know, like I mean, if Dr. Dre and Chris Brown and you know Jay-Z or whoever, you know what I'm saying, with all the things that people have done and have been found guilty of or have committed, whether it's infidelity, whether it's abuse, whether it's gambling, drinking, whatever.
Right.
Like people.
Hey,
They
what
forget.
T.I. say? I choked that ass out like Dre did.
hey, come on, man. Come
Like,
on, man.
nigga, T.I. telling you, bro.
Yeah, you know,
Man,
some
put it
people
all out there,
forget,
for real.
you know,
Yeah.
and then they move on, sadly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Proven until innocent or guilty, I guess.
at the end of the day, everybody, man, just learn to forgive, man. That's at the end of the
Learn
day.
to
We
forgive.
all human. Just
Don't jump to conclusions, man.
Right.
Forgive, you know, don't forget,
You're right.
but
right.
forgive, you know. It'll help you sleep better at night.
Right.
sure,
Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
Be-
All right, man. What'd you say, Zay? Say it, Zay. Smash that what?
Oh, smash that like button, subscribe button, smash that
Oh, yeah,
subscribe
yeah.
button, hit that
Oh,
like
yeah,
button,
yeah,
follow,
yeah.
all that, man. Comment, all that, man.
All right, y'all. We out.
Appreciate y'all.
Mike.
Another good one.